Good morning. A British woman has reportedly died and her partner has been critically injured after being mown down by a 4x4 car in Mallorca. The couple was said to be waiting to cross a pedestrian crossing outside the Palma Cathedral when they were hit. The tragedy occurred around 6 p.m. yesterday. The driver of the 4x4 has been described as a 35-year-old woman, and the two victims are being identified locally as British holidaymakers. The vehicle is said to have mounted a paved area in the middle of the seafront dual carriageway and hit a traffic light before stopping some 100 metres away. The man has been rushed to hospital. Failed attempts are understood to have been made at the scene to revive the woman. Several ambulances as well as local police responded to emergency calls. The spokesman for Palma's local police said he was not yet in a position to confirm the nationalities of the victims. The emergency responders are understood to have spent nearly an hour trying to revive the woman at the scene after discovering she'd gone into cardiac arrest. The man had multiple injuries and was described as being in a critical condition when he was rushed to the Son Espases hospital. The Senate gave the final approval to a windfall tax on banks and large energy companies yesterday, designed to alleviate the cost of living crisis, although largely leaving out smaller local lenders and foreign banks units in Spain. The banking tax imposes a 4.8% charge on banks' net interest income and net commissions above a threshold of €800 million. For energy companies with a turnover of at least €1 billion, excluding the domestic regulated businesses and foreign operators, the rate is 1.2%. Lenders and companies have opposed both the bank and energy taxes and have threatened to challenge the new tax regime in court. The government introduced the original proposal back in July to raise a total of €7 billion by 2024. Spain is about to conclude its hottest year on record, so the Weather Service has said. AEMET said preliminary data indicates 2022 will finish with average daily temperatures above 15 degrees Celsius for the first time since records started back in 1961. The four hottest years on record have all come since 2015, it said. The service adds that even with recent rainfall, Spain is also poised to record one of its driest years. Only 2005 and 2017 saw less rainfall at this point in the calendar. Europe has suffered an exceptionally dry and hot year that has favoured explosive wildfires, damaged crop yields and led to water restrictions. European authorities and experts link the extreme weather to climate change. And what is billed as the world's biggest Christmas lottery, El Gordo, or the Fat One, will be drawn today, as it is every December 22nd. El Gordo hands out a total of €2.3 billion prize money across the country. The lottery's top prize-winning ticket is for €400,000. El Gordo is a significant event as millions of hopefuls queue at lottery booths in hopes of winning the grand prize. Multiple purchases of the same lottery number are permitted. The whole ticket costs €200, but most buy €20 worth or a tenth of a ticket. With cash awards distributed all around the nation, the lottery is intended for as many individuals as possible to win or at very least break even. The first El Gordo lottery took place back in 1812 when the government established it to collect funds for Spanish soldiers battling Napoleon's armies. This year will mark its 209th draw. That's the latest from TRE. I'm Bob James.